All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. There we go. All righty. I got a few people watching. All right, let me just go ahead and get through this one. Um, First things first, welcome to a very late night edition of the PORCHLyTE podcast, where it is I, the Messiah of Xbox, is here to pretty much just announce what I think everybody looks like has been talking about. I had to go to work today, and I had no idea what was going on. I know Google had made a major pull down the pants and make people wet their pants type of move with introducing their Google streaming device. And I've said before, I was on 60 frames, no lag. First things first, how rude of me. You come to the house, let me say hi to everybody. So shout out to everybody here, the almighty Spartan God and Cyber Dragon, all right. Uncompetitive, how you doing, young man? Miss Vieratron, how you doing? All righty. Decimie, how you doing? Savage Junior, what's happening? So what is happening out there, ladies and gentlemen, and all that good new thing? So, let's just get into it real fast. First things first, thanks for coming. Second thing, Venom made $200 million worldwide. I don't know how that happened. It's dog crap proof. I guess. I mean, it was terrible, but a lot of people went and saw it, and we'll have to wait and see if it has legs. But the movie cost like 88 million to make, or something like 88 to 94 million to make. And the movie's made, it's crazy. I mean, it's made crazy numbers. And the movie's just, I mean, what can I say? Go see it if you enjoy it. Fine. I just can't get over it. I literally can't get over it. So it's, I don't know how, but it is what it is. 200 million. Also, another movie that did well was A Star Is Born. That starred Lady Gaga. That was directed by Bradley Cooper. Yes, Bradley Cooper, the guy that does the Rocket Raccoon voice. He directed Star 80. I recommend that one. There's also a movie out. It's a small release, if you can go check it out, called The Hate You Give. I recommend that. I saw that. That is really good. Really good. It didn't make hardly no money at all, but it is a really good movie. So go check that out. But all right, let's just get into the story of the day. And I can't believe this is the Xbox community is in full panic mode now that Google's coming into the space, and I don't blame them. Let me make that clear. I would be scared of those guys too. This is a company that started the growth of the company rivals Microsoft. And I done already got into it with Tim Dog and something that calls itself Xbox One. They don't understand how Liquid works, and Liquid works pretty simple. Google has more cash on hand than Microsoft. More cash on hand, meaning they have more in their reserve right now than Microsoft does. Microsoft has more assets. So if Microsoft were to liquidate the assets, of course they would have more money. But they don't have more money in hand. It is crazy. But Google allegedly showed there's two things Google has going for it that Microsoft doesn't have. One, Google has a good reputation. Microsoft doesn't. They just don't. I'm not here to say they don't have good product. Google has good products. They got tablets like Microsoft does. Or you think about it. If I say they make tablets, phones, internet software, you can think of either, who do you think of? You think of either Microsoft, Apple, or Google. And Google is getting in this thing, and they allegedly show a game, and allegedly showed a game running 1080p, 60 frames per second at high settings. This is alleged. Shout out to Destiny. They're gonna make another Venom movie. They greenlit it this morning. Sony literally walked into their offices this morning. They greenlit the next Venom movie. I don't know why, but I guess they think people are gonna come back and watch that trash. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So the Microsoft, the Xbox community online is panicking. Like, well, Google won't have no games. I'm like, Microsoft, y'all ain't got no games either. Y'all got something in common. One more thing y'all got in common. Oh my God. I mean, this is why they need, shout out to Randall Thor. I saw Randall Thor's video and I was just laughing because they're trying to inoculate themselves against what Google. They can't do it. You can't do it against this company. Okay. These cats are trying to take down Oracle, the company Oracle. The company that has that giant ball out there, and I don't know where they're at, somewhere in California or Oregon. They got a friggin' technology park out there. Google gonna take them down too. So it's over. Look, I was on a podcast with a shout out to Porter Rock 77. Shout out to Porter Rock. Also, big shout out to Sick Humor. Sick Humor is back. And he's come back full throttle. I think he's on a podcast tomorrow morning. I gotta work, but everybody go check out Sick Humor's podcast. Like I said, I'm glad he's back. Definitely his voice in the community. And there's rare dudes in the community, guys like Lincoln Clay, J-Dub City, just good guys. Doing life living life the right way. Married, they got their kids, they got families. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, Sick, I see you over in the chat, but I'm glad you jumped back, brother. Like I said, I backed you either way, and I'm glad you're back though. That there ain't many brothers online you can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And Sick, one of those dudes I fuck with Sick. He gotta send me some more track. He gotta send some tracks to me though, so I can try to get my rap game on. I can get back into the rap game, see if I still got the skills, So anyway, all right. So I'm not really trying to crumb side this because this is news of the day. There's a hornet's nest. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should call it a driver's nest, like army ants. People are just mad. I mean, people are mad at Google and they're panicking. I mean, when you see this stuff online, full panic mode online, and I don't blame them. Google has their own network, fiber network, Google Fiber, and again, a company is laying down its own pipe. It ain't gonna be stopped. You got people it's panic mode. This doesn't matter. And so Microsoft's doing their streaming too, which is fine. I'm not knocking people that are streaming, but you know what? I will call out give me 1 ounce of hypocrisy here. Why was PS Now, which my understanding, PS Now allows you to stream some things, why was that made fun of? And then all of a sudden, Microsoft does it, or announces something similar, and all of a sudden it's a game changer. Do you see what I mean by relevancy? They want Microsoft to be relevant, but Google just made them inert. I mean, trust me, if Google is in this, they're not doing a half step. They ain't half stepping. Like Big Daddy Kane said in 1988, ain't no half stepping. If they going in this full throttle, it's over for Microsoft. This is a software company like them that has a good reputation around the world, and they will deliver. There's not a doubt in my mind they will deliver. Understand the people who are saying, well, they don't have any games. These are the same people that said the Nintendo Switch was going to be a failure. Okay, remember Nintendo Switch was supposed to fail because it wasn't powerful enough. It didn't have any AAA games. It's the like I said, I mean, I'm gonna make one more tweet before I go to bed and say these sorry sacks of sat are claiming that Google ain't got no games is the same group of people who said the Nintendo Switch was going to fail. So, I mean, enough said. So don't, what's that? What are people saying now? Don't at me, whatever that, I have no idea what that means. None whatsoever, but I'm going to use that tonight. Why the hell not? So I'm talking full panic mode. They didn't call the fire. They didn't call the fire department. They didn't call the National Guard. They didn't call the Coast Guard. They called their baby's mama. I mean, who calls their baby mama? I mean, you know, seriously, I don't know any man that calls their baby mama. You know, so, but it is over. What's up, Fatal? I mean, again, this is if Google is going in both feet. If they're just kind of, you know, licking their finger and sticking it up in the wind to see what's going on. Oh, can we get a Roger from you? From you, Veritron? It's like your calling card. So, yeah, Big Daddy Google. Yeah. Matter of fact, I may put that song on Twitter. Says, oh, Google, Google's dedicated a song to all the Xbox community. Here it is. But we got full panic at the disco, baby. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, there we go, Vieira. Thank you so much. Gotta love the Roger. Maybe no, I don't think they're gonna do it, but it's over. And I'm really all right. To take off the fanboy glasses, Google has laid down their own fiber network. Okay, Google has games running 1080p 60 at high settings. Okay, so and people are like, well, they ain't got no games. Well, you ain't got no games either. So I mean, it's just shut up. I mean, nobody's gonna listen to you and your raggedy ass anymore. It's over. You know, this is a shark in the pool. I don't care what you think about it. You got two other sharks in that pool with Nintendo. And you can say, well, Nintendo ain't no shark. I beg to differ. Nintendo systems come out, it's selling units, even after the disaster of something called the Wii U. And now what's the first thing these buttery dudes start talking about? I'm talking about relevancy here now. It's, oh, Sony's going to have to do something simple, something similar to this. It's like, why? No, you don't have to do something similar to this. Sony's following a traditional console path. Microsoft's not doing that. Again, that's fine. I'm not here knocking it, but my God. I mean, if Google is really serious about this, this is like, this is over. This is like the Avengers coming together. This Voltron, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, it is what it is. I think it's going to be funny as hell. Microsoft's whole thing is people are like, I heard people say, well, Microsoft was rushing things. Like, no, they're not rushing anything. They plan on doing this. How would Sony respond to Project Cloud? It's called the Xbox. It's called PS5. They're doing PS5. That's it. I've seen some stuff come out about PS5. Shout out to Luwafa that will turn you white. Okay, you will shit your pants. And big shout out to Foxy Games UK. He shared some nuggets about the PS5. And, you know, and Lou Wafa kind of like, I got back in touch with Lou Wafa, and shout out to Lou Wafa because my God, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning over there. And he got mad. He's like, yeah, they got some stuff lined up. So all you cats besides Fatal Mephisto that ain't interested in 4K 60, the PS5 will not be for you. So what's up, Simon? But but this could be, they're in panic mode. So rest assured, I'm going to do a podcast Wednesday, full Messiah mode. I'm going to reach out for the Messiah because a great seal was opened and the angels harked on their horns. The Messiah will bring peace and harmony to the Xbox community that's this frailing right now. And I'm not doing no crumb side anything. I mean, this is the news of the day. I won't, you know, it is what it is. Hit that like button. I mean, look. There's like 35 people in this room, in this chat, and you all are just lazy and won't hit the like button. I mean, you all are lazy. Now, I need to know something because I'm not for sure about this, and I got to give a big shout out to the buttery Sasha online. You all need to follow her on Twitter. She be giving the Xbox dudes like the blues. I mean, she gives these dudes the blues. But she was saying something about the something about PlayStation's already been doing something like this in 2007. So, yeah, I know people did hit the like button, but you got some lazy people in this room. I mean, get tired of it, seriously. So there you go. I see the likes. Okay, can we get like 20 likes? Can we get 20 likes? Now, I'm not asking for a PayPal donation. I understand it's the holidays. The church is the church. I get it. So, but you got some lazy people up in this room. I mean, there have been people. I'm just gonna have to start, And you know what? As far as the Xbox community is concerned, I don't blame the children of the Xbox community. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. Don't repeat this to nobody. I blame their parents. I don't have an issue with the people that are on the Xbox that are. My issue is with their parents. They didn't raise these Twinkie dudes. And these Twinkie dudes bought a Twinkie console, and now they're complaining about it. Somebody needs to punch their parents in their mouth. Like, somebody needs to go find out, not where the Xbox guys live, find out where their parents are, and go hit them in their throats for giving birth and raising these wuss-ass kids that are just bitching like this, So, but they're in full panic mode. Full panic mode. I mean, over there, it is scary panic. Google is about to, because Google's already there. Google, they're going to get third-party support. I mean, that's going to happen. My God, it's Google. And then you're going to be, and who's not going to buy the Google device? I'm going to buy that device. I'm going to get that, and I'm going to be streaming at glorious 1080p 60 at high settings, or you could be on the Xbox one, the streaming games at what? 360p or 520p, just like the Xbox One S, that piece of trash that's playing Assassin's Creed at 756p, yet these buttery simps won't bring that up because they're scared. I mean, it just to me is funny. It's the highlight of the day. Xbox has gone full service mode, and now we got these people defending it like, oh, well, we have more options. Really? Options to play what? Sea of Thieves? Like, well, you know what? We couldn't kill that giant megalodon shark, but I got to go to work, so I'm going to get on the bus, and I'm going to still play. Get out of here. And you know what they're not talking about, unfortunately? Do you know what they're not really bragging about, unfortunately? Is Forza 4, which is a quality driving game. I mean, it's a damn good driver. You can play in 1080p 60. You can play at 60 frames per second like Gran Turismo, or you can play it 30 frames per second like you can on Drive Club. Just it is what it is. So, I don't get this. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're in panic. But look, I don't blame them. Google is a huge company. Huge company. Okay? They get what they want. Okay? And Xbox Scarlet will probably be announced at, well, that's fine. I mean, I'm not buying it. I mean, if it comes out, great. Shout out. If like Sick Humor said this afternoon, if you like it, I love it for you. If you love it, I love it for you. Okay, I'm not buying it. The X is my last Microsoft console. I'm happy that I've been able to participate in their ecosystem since, I guess, when did the OG Xbox come out? Was it 04, 03? Something like that? 02 maybe? I mean, I can't remember. So maybe it was 02. So at 1080p, 150. Really? Oh, so yeah, look, so I've been part of the ecosystem since 2002. And I can officially say this is the last in 2000, I guess I got it late 17. So I'm good. I'm happy with what I got. It's okay. It does what I need it to do, and so I'm happy with it. So, but December 8th, 2018, a day that will live in infamy. For the longest time, Xbox has been promising something that they can't deliver. It's like a woman that has her tube size. She can't have a kid. So I don't understand it. He says, I'll never submit to the streaming box. Well, we never know. I mean, you'll never know. Let's see what exactly. I'm telling you right now, if Google's box works, and there's no reason to think it's not. But let's just, you know me with new tech, 6 months. I give it 6 months after it hits the stores. If it's doing well, it's not having a lot of problems, then it's going to be here to stay. And it will take somebody out, okay? It will take somebody out. So, I mean, that's all I can say. And I don't think it's going to take out Nintendo or Sony for the simple fact that they are in a different space. Whereas that Google is a direct competitor to who? Apple and Microsoft. Apple does not make, they're not in video games. It's not that they didn't want to be. They want it to be, but they're not. So you're not into being streamed on by a box. Okay. So this is it. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it works. But I loved how Randall Thor, shout out to Randall Thor, was saying Microsoft has to inoculate themselves. Again, it doesn't matter. They didn't already broke the skin, the infections in there. It's over. I mean, I'm willing to wait and see what they actually physically deliver. But again, Google is a direct competitor to Microsoft and to Apple. That's it. Those are their direct competitors. They are in the game at this point. They're not looking to be your friend. I can say this right. They're not going to be coming in singing Kumbaya. They coming to take, to snatch necks. So it is over. Just oh my God, if they start announcing third-party support, you don't think EA won't partner with them and put games on that streaming device? Really? Of course they are. You don't think Ubisoft, all your big developers, maybe Rockstar wait, but Ubisoft, I mean, because Ubi's got Rainbow Six Siege, and that's one of their most, or that's not Ubi, that's Bethesda. Is it who makes Rainbow Six Siege? Is that Ubi or Bethesda? It's Ubisoft, right? So if Rainbow Six Siege is one of the most successful online games in the last 5 years, and it is, then you got to figure all these free-to-play games, Rocket League, Fort Pub, all these games are going to head over there too. So Google has $55 billion more dollars than Microsoft. Yeah, they have more cash. Microsoft has more assets. So Microsoft, after they liquidate the assets, they are worth more, but they don't have as much cash on hand. So, this ain't about the money though. This ain't about the money. See, that's what Tim Dog tried to do. He tried to turn this around and make this about Sony. I'm like, this ain't about Sony. Sony is fine. Sony is dropping little nuggets about the PS5, but or their next console, possibly. I should put it like that. Possibly another console coming out by Sony. So, and it sounds like, and all this information is just all of a sudden starting to come out. So, Siege is one of the hardest shooters to play. Again, I never played it. So, but like I said, I take your word for it. It's crazy. I mean, it's over with. Like I said, call the dogs, call the babysitter, call your baby's mama, call your baby's mama. It's over. I mean, this is like you walking outside and there's a giant alligator out there. Do you not think it won't eat you? Because that's what these cats are trying to say. Google is a giant alligator coming into the park, and you think, oh, I can stay out here and play around with them. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, and people never saw this coming. They never saw it coming. And people are like, well, I don't understand. Sony's going to have to do something similar. Somebody's got to explain to me why. Why does every time Microsoft do something, these guys got to bring Sony up? well, Sony's going to have to do the same thing. Sony's going to have to do something similar. Sony's going to have to be, come on now, boss. Boss, come on, boss. I mean, you know, I can't chuck, jive, and dance all the time. Sony going to have to do something, boss. I mean, that's what these cats sound like. You know, it's just, golly, it's over with. Okay? It is over with. I mean, I'll keep my Xbox. And because I was, you know, I was going to get, I don't know. I'll probably keep it because I got a good deal on it. But man, oh man, this is bad news, guys. I mean, this is bad news. So yeah, Sony's already doing it. Yeah, now what about, don't they have some kind of direct play? Or am I misunderstanding that? It's like Vita. They got emulators. I don't know. It's something like that. It's like I would have to look into it tomorrow. And then I can do my podcast on Wednesday. So I'm not arguing with Tim Dog. I cut him off at his knees. Okay. He tried to make stuff about Sony. I said, this is not about Sony. This is about Microsoft and Google. This is about Google. I ain't worried about what Sony's doing. Sony's working on a possible another console device. I'm good. You know, so keep your X for Forza Horizon. That plays on my Xbox One S too. So Forza, and it runs 1080p 60 on the S. So same as it runs on the other one. Yeah, remote play. Now, what's the difference in doesn't remote play do the exact same thing? Just asking. You don't have to be near your Xbox. I am like, bro, you've been remote playing from work online. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and you're right. But you don't have to argue. That's the beautiful thing. Make your point, get out. You know, make your point and get out. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't get pulled into the corporate toxic part of the community. I mean, they in panic mode. Look at these tweets, and I'm pretty sure Smokey Dog's gonna have something to say about it too. So, but yeah, I mean, go check that out. Go check out. I'm sure he's got some videos coming out. And like I said, check out Lincoln Clay. I think he did a video on it earlier. Porter Rock had a video on it earlier. Randall Thor. You know, just there's a lot of good information out there about it. But listen to their voices. Listen to their voices. I mean, and one dude said to me, "Oh, what did that one guy say?" He said something to me. I said, "Man, look, your statement already screams of fear." I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if you're Xbox, you're in the Xbox community, like I said, it's like, look, these cats would believe if there's a giant alligator outside and it's not going to try to eat them. Oh, it's just going to stay over there, you know? So it's just, oh my God, man, what a bunch of jabronis. This jabronis over there. So, but guys, I'm going to get on off here. It is 11:30 and brother, I got to go to work in like 8 hours. So, but I will talk to you guys later. Check it out. Check out the PPP podcast with Sick Humor tomorrow. Think he's doing that. I think it said 9 a.m. Eastern time. Am I right about that, Sick? Was it 9 or is it 10? So, so it was something like that. So, but this panic. This is Panic at the Disco. This is Air Raid, Pearl Harbor. I mean, whatever you want to call it, okay? That is whatever you want to call it. This is the way alligators don't attack humans like that. Oh, well, okay. That's what the Xbox community is saying about Google. Well, which one does attack? I thought alligators attacked humans more than crocs did. So, yeah. There's a good Wired article on xCloud. They're impressed with it. I'm not here to say it's not. Look, I'm not dogging the tech out. I'm not saying one negative thing about anything. I'm just talking about these people that are in panic mode. I'm talking about this full panic mode. So, you live in Florida, Alligator City. Oh, all right, well, yeah, you would know then. So, yeah, Panic at the Disco. Yeah, I like Panic at the Disco. Forza 4 is 30 FPS on S. I believe so, yeah. No, I thought it was 60. That's a 1080p 60 mode. So, it's the Crocs. All right, well, crocodiles. You got it. Thank you, Vieratron. Roger. So, but shout out to all you guys for coming by. This was a quick podcast. This is hilarious. I mean, this is the funniest thing I've seen in my life. Grown men in full panic mode. I'm hearing podcasts. people going nuts, people saying it ain't for me, people saying that the Xbox will be able to compete. I know they won't. No, they won't. Not with this machine. So yeah, not was this. Oh my God, Oklahoma fired Mike Stoops as soon as offensive. I don't blame him. They gave up 40-something points to Texas, and that Texas team is on average. That's an average offensive team. So, but all right, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. I do appreciate you being here. Go check out Sick Humor. Yeah, he's got it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Go check that out. Savage you, everybody. Veritron, Project Cloud. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Well, Project Could. Okay. Oh, how come it's Project Could? It should be Project Will. Okay, like the little engine that could. You can do it. So, all right then, guys. I will talk to you all later. This announcement exposed a lot of hypocrites of streaming. Look, that entire community ain't nothing but a bunch of hypocrites. All right then, guys. I will talk to you later. Probably Wednesday, as the Messiah will come back and he will soothe the hurt of the Xbox community. No fanboy. I got some great news for that Xbox device too. What is it called? The Scarlet. And so, yeah, I got some news on that. I got that GPU on what they're going to be at, and I'll announce that on Wednesday. So take it easy, guys. Peace.